after so many years. Oh my God. I'd like to thank all of the incredible country artists that accepted this album. We worked so hard on it. I think sometimes genre, thank God, oh my God, that I'm able to still do what I love after so many years. Oh my God.
I don't be listening to what people be saying. I watch what people do, because people will tell you exactly who they are based off of how they move, not what they say. Okay? Not what they say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look and to see, because we know that these stars like to use symbolism. Okay? That is their thing. That's their thing. They communicate non-verbally. She was up on stage and she was just like, oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, who is your God? And you got people in the audience just rooting and just applauding and everything. And yeah, she was not specific. These people will usually yell out, God, this, God, 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 but you don't know who their God is. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know. And yeah, you have to look at the things that people do. I am the only one still paying attention to the details of the Baphomet and the satanic symbols Beyonce portrays on her outfits. Yeah, people. Yeah, Madonna's another one. They wear a lot of this dark stuff and they portray it in their films, and Beyonce's not exempt. Okay, she's not exempt. Okay. Yes, here's another one. You have to watch, why do she got this outfit on? You know what I'm saying? Why do she got this outfit on with the symbol of the Baphomet, okay, on the front of, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it'd be way too many things. And I'm just showing the ones that I'm not going to show like these, because it's just way too much going on. Y'all ain't gonna even probably be able to really understand. You ain't gonna be able to really quite understand. But, I will show y'all the ones where it's pretty much just blatant. Like, this is a blatant one. I mean, they might try to say like this some African outfit or something like that, but this one definitely looks like just she has horns, Because the thing is like, y'all don't be understanding symbolism. Like, y'all don't understand symbolism. You don't understand that even the way a person, how they even hold their hands and stuff can just mean something. Like, that's not art. It be meaning something. Let's see. Okay, On the Run. Dang, this was a long time ago. He started this one off pretty early. On the Run, they had this on their thing. Okay, I never seen they cover. They got the bullhead. It is like some type of obsession with that. Okay. I would have to get a closer look to the ring. Okay, the ring that she has on her hand. We're stating that that's reminiscent to the Baphomet as well. Okay, and then the one that I know for sure is Metropolis. Okay, now this one right here, I know for sure. Because when I seen her come out with that robot, I said, wait a minute, man, that's that black and white movie I seen back in the days. Metropolis was like a horror movie, and the damn robot, was being controlled by something evil. The robot was being controlled by something evil. So, yeah, it's like when I see Beyonce, and then it's like them things that she be having sticking up on her head. Like, is this, like, what? Like, this is just very much reminiscent to Metropolis. She's playing out freaking Metropolis. And behind the robot in this movie, let me show you, because I didn't show y'all this before. Right here, behind the robot in this movie that's being controlled that I watch. Back in the days, 1927, they say 1927. And look at what they got behind the freaking robot, like controlling it. So it's like she's like telling you it's like she's a robot and she's being controlled by a dark force or something. Like, what in the heck? What in the heck? Let me see. What in the heck? So that's why it's like you can't be listening to what people say. Like, people could be out here all day long like, oh, y'all just be wanting to say stuff about Beyonce and all. It's like, no. I want to know why the hell is Beyonce imitating a freaking evil robot, you know what I'm saying, that's satanic, you know? Like, why is they being caught doing this stuff? Like, if they weren't caught doing this stuff, like, nobody wouldn't be saying nothing. But it's the fact that she be obsessed with these dang, I don't even freaking know. Yeah, she had a video once back where she was doing something too, and she was with this, she was like this damn robot. Like, what in the heck is really going on? Like, stuff is symbolic. You are not in the world that you think you live in. You're not. And these people know this. And because they have this certain level of wisdom that you don't have because you're still ignorant, they know how to utilize that and how to mesmerize you and how to have you out here literally praising them. Yeah, they figured out how to way to use their power on this earth to have humans worshiping them like they gods, you know? Yeah. And it's all tactics and manipulation and keeping you asleep. And the thing that keeps you asleep the most is the ego. Your ego will be the destruction of you. Your ego will keep you trapped in this damn reincarnation cycle over and over and over and over and over again. Whether you want to freaking believe it or not, when you die, you are energy. Okay? You are the energy that comes from the divine being. Okay? That comes from the supreme energy source, as I call it, because God is the main energy source, that main battery source. And we all come from that, the energy from that. Okay? And we're pretty much like gods living out different lives and living out different simulations because, I mean, how can a god know what sorrow is? I've already said that. If nobody is dying and you don't know what death is, how can your supreme energy even fathom or even gravitate to even understand what that is? So we've been taught that we're so small in this realm and that the higher beings, they know everything. They know everything. They're over us. They know everything. But what we don't realize is that we are gods ourselves and we are energy-based beings ourselves, and we've been put in this low vibrational energy. And in a way, we've created it and we put ourselves here. We don't even realize that either. And we're living out these different lives, and all of this data is being calculated and is going up to the highest source. So now they understand sorrow. They understand love. We are on the lowest vibration in multiple dimensions, in multiple realms that are all going on simultaneously. But we're in this low 3D dimensional realm where we're full of emotion. And emotion is low vibrational. That's not godly. It's all low vibrational. You know, anger, hate, joy. You know, now you do have high vibrations and low vibrations. The lowest vibration is fear. And they get y'all with that all the time. That's how they made y'all get very much low vibrational. Give up all of y'all energy. Y'all handed over your power. You handed it over. and went out and let these people inject crap into your freaking body. Now you want to be out here hollering about a piece of paper project 2025, and that ain't even making no damn sense. They already got to your body. They already know you'll hand over your power, and they gonna utilize it to make themselves great. To make themselves freaking great. It's all a sharing of energy. Just like if you're around certain people a long amount of time, they might be sucking your energy dry. You need to get away from them. You need to recuperate. We are all sucking and taking and giving off freaking energy all goddamn day long. And these people they know how to utilize that and how to manipulate us into giving up our power when they're no more powerful than us. They're no more freaking powerful than you, no more greater than you, none of that. You could have been the Beyonce in your past life. You made it to that accomplishment and made it there. And in this life, you need to live a lower vibrational life in order to understand that. You can't always live up on the high end. You got to live on the low end one time. You got to live on the high end. In some lives, it is said that you are the perpetrator. You're the one doing all the bad. And in the next life, you are the victim. Why? Your spirit has to go through all these different scenarios in order to understand it. And not only that, the higher realms, like I stated, they're learning from it as well. The highest vibration is love. So all of you out here, oh, Trump this, oh, Trump that. I mean, you're spewing out hate. If you feel like he's spewing out hate, you're spewing out hate too. So hate plus hate is not going to equal love. So you are a hater just as well. You are biased just as well. The things that we dislike about others are usually the things we dislike about ourselves. You are the racist. And yes, I'm saying this to a lot of black people. A lot of black people. Question your biases in the way that you think and how you look at certain individuals. Are you prejudging based off of past incidents? Just like they could be prejudging based off of gang banging TV series, you know what I'm saying? They could be watching Power or something and be thinking that all us in the hoods is like this. You know what I'm saying? Like all black people are this way. Just like some of y'all black people think that all white people are racist. And it's like, no, you need to start looking at a person's agenda. Looking at how people move. Man, forget what people be saying. Like I'm trying to tell you, forget what people be saying. That will mess you up all day. You got to watch actions and watch what people be doing. Most of you are in your physical brain right now. You're not in the spiritual aspect of you. So you ain't even quite taking in half of what the heck I'm freaking saying. Like, yeah, ain't taking in half of what the heck I'm freaking saying. But, yeah, that is the real secret. And people don't even understand that. And they're out here praying, yes, Jesus, we need you and all this other stuff. We need you to come back through the clouds. Jesus ain't coming back through the clouds. He's not coming back through the clouds, okay, to come and save you. All right. You have the power to save yourself. And I mean, and if you don't believe me in that, you can just go to look in the Dead Sea Scrolls and in the Bible. And Jesus said, if they say that I am in the sky or in the sea, or I am here or I am there, don't believe them. Don't believe them. And don't freaking go, because I'm not there. I'm already within sight of you. The kingdom is already with you. I'm already with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We're all connected we're all connected by a divine consciousness. That's why sometimes you may think that you come up with that idea, and guess what? That idea has already been roaming around. Why? Because you share a consciousness in the spiritual realm to where you may have information. You have things already in you, like you know the truth when you freaking hear it. It's already there. And that's what I think what Jesus meant by like all of us being like connected. It's like that. Everything that I am saying and putting out into the universe, it's already connected, already within you. It's already roaming around. It's already in existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, those that you truly should be afraid of are those that are really keeping you asleep and keeping you in this religious base ideologies and every goddamn thing else. And keeping you from utilizing your full power as a supreme being. That is really the freaking secret. And these people have found it out. So even though they're stuck in this loop probably of reincarnation as well, and some of them have sold their, well, when they say the selling of their souls, okay? The selling of your soul is kind of like, you've given up your divinity to be worshipped or to be great in this world. And these people are also stuck in a reincarnation cycle. But with them, they can be stuck in a reincarnation cycle to where in every life they're predamed to be great or to be these gods, that we on earth worship. like Yeah, it's really freaking deep, man. It's really deep. I ain't even explain it to the fullest. This is like the rich dummy term. So if you ain't even getting this, it's like, yeah, you really ain't gonna get the full scope. But yeah, it just made me think about that because she's up there. Yes, my God, God, and it's like, what God is she talking about? Do y'all just go with anything? Like people are so led by emotion. It's very much low vibrational. The emotion that leads you and guides you on, yes, she's saying God. I knew she was great because you want to be able to be connected or to worship her or whatever. You want that. So it's like you want the excuse to be able to be that. So it's like, yes, she's saying, people out here saying that she don't love God. She does. And what is that? All goddamn emotion. Y'all out here crying about the races, the white this, the black this, all the racist shit. It's very much low goddamn vibrational. They keep y'all ass there. It's just like all of that. Like, it's like all of that. Even being in the church and feeling like you're small and you need to sit and you need to wait for a savior. Just put it in the hands of God and wait, you're waiting for that cancer to go away, but you're still eating sugary snacks and cupcakes and all kind of stuff every freaking day. And you're feeding the goddamn cancer, because cancer grows from sugar. And you're praying to God, Lord, please take it away. But you're working with all the time. Like, I don't be looking at the stuff on your page and I don't want to look at some of that stuff because it's going to make me, I feel like it may, it may conflict with what I believe. And, I just be finding that quite ironic because now, first off, I'm the person, I want to know the truth. I don't care about my truth. I want the truth. That's number one. Forget about my truth. I want the truth. So I'm going to open myself up to learn different things. Number two, if I am steadfast in what I believe in, there is nothing that you can bring to me to tempt my beliefs. Number three, if I feel as though you could possibly bring me something that will tempt my beliefs, why in the hell would I refute it? Why in the hell would I refute it? If I'm telling myself, I feel like you might have some information that may kind of like conflict with or refute my beliefs, man. And I don't want to be messed up over here. You know what I'm saying? Be confused, whatever, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. I can kind of understand that. Like, you don't want to be confused, but that's why you seek understanding. You was confused on what you believe right now, and then now you got an understanding of it, right? Okay. So it's like, yeah, that right there is the craziest. Number three, that's the craziest. Because I just don't quite understand that for a person to say, I don't want to hear what other people be saying because it might refute or do something with my beliefs. Make me start questioning stuff. And I don't want to be sitting there questioning stuff. And it's like, why the fuck don't you want to question stuff? Why? Why? You believe that when you die, you're going to go to a place of just harmony, peace and harmony for all eternity. You don't think that eventually you will get bored? Yes. Hence why we created this realm. We've already was up in peace and damn harmony, We was already up there. Melodies from heaven. We was already in peace and harmony. We are the fallen. We pretty much are what they call the freaking fallen. We created this 3D realm. We created these physical bodies, all this physical flesh, that controls us. Once our spirits get in it, it controls us. The physical starts taking over. So imagine you being in a physical realm for billions and billions and trillions and quadrillions and gazillions of goddamn years because you are a spirit and your energy can never die. You've always been and you always will be. So what makes you think that you didn't forget? You got to a point where you forgot you were a God. And you're entrapped in this biological body, living out these different reincarnations, and you cannot escape this dimension. The dimension that we're in is a trap. And we can't get up to the higher dimensions. We can. There's always a 1% chance and everything. But in order for you to even have a chance, you first need to even understand what you is. If you out here in every life, you've been going through a billion lives striving to get to heaven. I got to build up my generational wealth in every life. You're doing the same damn goals in every freaking life. And what are you really truly accomplishing? Besides being stuck in a loop over and over and over again. And like I said, the highest vibration, of course, is love. And according to when I ended up listening to one of the alien interviews, in one of the interviews, this woman was channeling. She was channeling different entities that are around us, giving us this information. How can you understand sorrow if you are a God and nobody's dying? You can't. You can't. You can't. Unless you create a low 3D dimensional realm and you put your spirit in that realm to where you can play these different lives and scenarios out. Now you have an understanding, but then you done forgot who you are. But this being also said, they said it wasn't even for us to even go through these different experiences. The real reason why we're here is to let go of judgment. Let go of judgment, literally, I guess, like in all things. Understand that light and dark need each other to weigh each other out. Still, of course, here we're going to show love and compassion. You're not going to be hurting kids and like stuff like that. No. And but having an understanding that if you destroy dark, you destroy light as well. If you destroy light, you destroy dark as well. A lot of the things that our ancestors, our African ancestors, the things that they went through, the dark side of all of that on both sides, even the white ancestors and the black ancestors, the perpetrators and then the victims in your own life. Like you might not have compassion for something in your life because you ain't never went through it. It's like, I ain't never went through that. Like, I ain't never went through no heartbreak from no man. So it's like, I don't be understanding these chicks out here that be just crying, falling all over this. Like, until that one day you had that freaking heartbreak. And then I would think that that would cause you to have more compassion for others. Yes. And then in some ways it's kind of sad because, the things that we do to each other, that Black America does to each other, that is the worst. You expect it from others, it's kind of like expected from others, but it's not expected of my own brothers and sisters. Like, why are you the most divided? What is it that you guys are not learning? The universe will put you in a position to humble you again. Who's to know if our African brothers and sisters was doing this over in Africa and then they ended up selling each other, and then guess what? The perpetrators came back to collect them too, and now it's still a vicious cycle of I my brother's keeper, So, because I go keep rambling on this. I hopefully y'all got something out of, even if it's something small out of everything that I said, hopefully you got something out of it. But yeah, we got to start seeing the big picture of things.